So here we are back where it all began at the High Court, and we're going to see if Lord Wholffe is considering, the Lord Advocate James Wholffe is going to be considering his position. And let's see if we can't get a hold of him. Hi gents, how you doing? I'm looking for the Lord Advocate James Wholffe. Has he got an office?
2 seconds, I'll just talk to you, man.
Oh, across the road?
Crown office, no, we're in the Chamber Street.
Next to the sheriff court.
Next to the sheriff.
So
Next to the sheriff court.
Have you come?
Right.
Have you go? Down that street there, sir.
Yeah.
What's the left?
After the bridge?
After the bridge, you'll go left, you'll see the sheriff court. Right next to the building, that's the Crown office there.
Thank you. So, on the hunt for Lord Advocate to see if the Lord Advocate is going to resign. So let's see. I mean, to me, his position's untenable after the evidence and the fact that somebody who has basically blown the whistle, a member of the SNP, has blown the whistle and now been charged with obstructing the course of justice or whatever it is, perjury or whatever. And it looks like an orchestrated setup by Nicola Sturgeon on Alex Salmond with the proviso of the Lord Advocate, who, for me, his position and the Scottish people's position is that he is untenable to actually stay in office, and that he will have to resign. You can't have a Lord Advocate orchestrating the false sexual allegations of a former First Minister. That is above and beyond his approach. So, and it completely loses faith in the office. So I don't necessarily think it. I think he's just part of the overall cabal of people. It's not just going to be one. This includes the police, Nicola Sturgeon, her husband, ministers, and we have to look at now whether or not perjury charges or perverting the course of justice charges are going to be levelled against the accusers, and they have to be brought to trial to actually be able to give evidence that they've not actually fabricated this. Because the evidence that is coming out just now looks like that there has been a fabrication of the evidence, and that none of this, and it was coordinated, and there was an orchestration there to set up Alex Salmond. So, I know what it is. So we're just going down from the High Court to the Sheriff Court, and beside the Sheriff Court, hopefully we can get to speak to Lord Advocate and see if he's considering his position. It's quite incredible. I mean, the revelations are coming out thick and fast. It's not the fact that Nicola Sturgeon will have misled court. She might be up on charges herself and her husband, because obviously making false sexual allegations is a criminal offence. So we shall see. So this is the Sheriff Court, and they said beside this. So James Wholffe also came up with the disgusting hate speech bills. Which Hum's are useless, thought was a good idea. Hi there. I'm looking for James Wholffe, Lord Wholffe. Sorry?
Did you say that name?
James Wholffe, Lord Advocate.
Do you have an appointment?
No, we're from the Guerrilla TV channel. We want to know if he's going to resign because of his involvement in the orchestration of Alex Salmond with false sexual allegations.
I'm sorry, sir, we don't have any.
Is there a press office or somebody we can talk to? How will we get to actually speak to Lord Wholffe and find out if he's going to resign or not? Because obviously
I've actually no idea and I can't comment.
the Scottish people are very upset.
We know, we have...
No, that's why I'm asking to speak to them. That's why I understand you don't know. So I'd like to speak to them, please.
You can't speak to anybody.
Why can I not? I'm a public.
Excuse me, if you let me speak.
Right.
Yeah, until I'm finished. So we have nobody in the building. There is Mr. Wholffe isn't in the building at all and won't be in the building in the near future. He's not allowed in because of COVID.
All right.
So they all work from home.
Right. So how do I get hold of Mr. Wholffe then? Because obviously.
No idea. I have no idea how you would do that, but there is one thing I can do that can get in touch with somebody that might know. I can't say that they do know for definite, but there's a little strip. Was it for you? The best thing I can do for you at the moment, sir, is to give you our email address and the telephone number.
That would be great.
Yeah, last year I'll get you to sign this traffic trace form.
That's fine, thank you. But I'm not going in anywhere, so I'm just standing here though. So, okay.
You've been here, so you have
28.
There are no law officers working in offices.
Sure, I understand.
Yeah. So
But this is very important.
we do understand that, but we have no information. We have the knowledge that he's not here. That's the best we can do at the moment.
What's the date time?
They go. Eh? No.
Is that you doing your dusting, is it?
Right, so all the information that you have with us, so if you try, for me personally, I would go with the email address,
Right.
_ inquiry point, so that's the second one down,
Yeah.
rather than the telephone number.
Yeah.
Because just like everything else,
I'll go through to you.
the inquiry point and the
Yeah. Okay, I'll email them.
So I would email.
That's fine.
Questions to that. And
Will do.
You will. They do have a policy that they reply to people
Right.
within a certain time scale, but I don't know what that time scale would be, so I couldn't say to you when.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And if you have no joy, come back.
Will do. Will do. Thank you. Well, I pretty much knew the Lord Wholffe wasn't going to be there. However, this is just the start, obviously. This is just ramping up, and we're going to be ramping up and ramping up. Lord Wholffe has to consider his position, and I think he's lost the trust of the Scottish people now for him actually staying in office. It's now time for him to really consider his position. We can't have somebody who's even implicated in an orchestration of sexual misconduct charges being the head of our judicial system. That's just not acceptable, and he has to consider his position. The allegations, and I don't believe that allegations should point to guilt, but now he is in a position where he can't be objective. The fact that somebody else has been charged for perjury, for bringing to light this orchestration, looks like he is actually politically involved and is not neutral as a lawman or as the head of the law in Scotland. So That's it, guys.